I met Dr. Weisfogel one day at my job. He was a customer there, and just ended up knowing him over the years. He's a really nice guy, and that's how I got to know him. I've had the works done. I've had root canals. He's in the process of doing implants right now for me. I have 4 implants. I've probably had more root canals than you can imagine. But a lot of root canals, cavities, typical thing like that. I've had a lot of stress in my life, and it went all to my teeth and having a lot of troubles with my teeth. Because of the stress in my life, I've limited hours with my daughter and stuff like that. I actually had to come here late, so he stayed later for me and stuff like that. And he didn't let me go through one weekend. I had the front tooth had a issue, and actually the root was infected. And I'm like, I'm on my way, and he waited for me to come here, so so I'd have to spend the weekend in pain. Growing up, my father never let us go to the dentist. He was too cheap. So we never went for cleanings, we never went for things like that. I had my first root canal when I was like 12. So, of course, no one's ever a fan of the dentist, but very comfortable, coming here. I've known him for a while. I've been a patient of his for over 9 years. Dr. Weisfogel is always very calm and relaxed. Then times when I am gagging, I have this horrible reflux thing. He's like, okay, give you a break, you're good. Doesn't push, doesn't rush, very patient. Dr. Weisfogel actually helped me. I have a son that died of a brain tumor, and he was in a wheelchair, and he was in a trach event, and he was great to him before sickness and during sickness. And I didn't know this, but he told me when I was in here that his gums were actually swelling and bleeding. I thought it was because he hadn't had his teeth cleaned in a long time. Actually, it was the medication he was on was causing his gums to swell and bleed, and I didn't know that. But he told me that, so I went back to my son's neuro-oncologist, and we discussed changing his medications around so he doesn't have this issue. But I brought my son in here in a wheelchair. He helped me carry him up the stairs in this big wheelchair, and we wheeled him in the back, and he gave him a cleaning. And he was locked in his body, but he was great with him. Dr. Weisfogel is a really nice dentist. He's very kind, very sweet, and he understands, and he's very patient, and he's a really great guy. A lot of people, I've been dentists growing up, and my parents have taken us to God knows where, and that's why I think you're afraid of the dentist. And since my daughter goes to him, she's not afraid. She's not afraid. Kids don't like the dentist. She's very happy to see him.